What's up, Disney dudes and dudettes? In this video, we'll be talking about 10 things you should not do at Disney coming up. So we all know it, we have all heard it, the happiest place on earth is Disney. And of course, it's a truly memorable experience for all of us. But while it's considered the most magical place on earth, there are some guests who absolutely make it so unmagical. And unfortunately, there's a ton of issues that I'm going to definitely bring up because in order to experience all the fun, you have to make sure what not to do. So in this video, we're going to be going over some 10 things you should not do at Disney World that could potentially get you banned for life or just ruin your vacation in general. So without further ado, let's get into it. So starting off with number 1, more like number 2, Disney has its own pandemic going on right now, and that is the poop apocalypse. Yep, you heard that right. Disney guests are literally just losing control of all their bowels and fluids in lines throughout Disney parks. Literally, it's become so common, guys, that Animal Kingdom's Flight of Passage has literally been dubbed the poop hall. It's like, do you know that there's bathrooms at Disney World? But yeah, that's literally happened. I've actually witnessed this at Disney's Blizzard Beach. I mean, come on, guys. We're talking about the happiest place on earth. I mean, seriously, imagine you're in line for your favorite ride in the world, and then all of a sudden, you smell a stench that is so bad, it could kill a Disney villain. A stench that comes over the queue like Pumbaa in The Lion King, and road apples so lethal to your nostrils that it surpasses any poison apple that the evil queen could concoct. Now, I know what it's like to wait in those queues for long hours and, in trying to hold it for as long as you can. Please, for the love of all things Mickey, Minnie, and everything Disney, please hold it in and consider scheduling your breaks ahead of time. Seriously, the only poo I want to see in Disney World is Winnie the Pooh. Nothing else. And moving on to number 2, this one is actually pretty common, and I can't believe that guests literally think that this is a great idea. And that is getting out of moving ride vehicles. Literally, this has actually become a very common thing. There's guests that have even done it even recently, like the Little Mermaid ride at Magic Kingdom. I mean, seriously, guys, the reason why people do this, I just absolutely have no idea why. But what ends up happening is that the rides then have to shut down. Or if the rides are shut down mid-evacuation, these guests take it upon themselves to just get out of the ride vehicles and head toward the exits without waiting till the cast members give it the all clear. I mean, guys, these protocols are made and put in place for your safety, with all things considered, and for the good and, just being thoughtful of others. Please just stay in your seats. And if for some reason you miss another ride, they end up giving free fast passes for the inconvenience. So in a way, it ends up working out. And sadly for number 3, something that is an absolute no-brainer and yet people take it upon themselves and still do it, is fist fighting in Disney World. While it may seem like something that is totally unlikely, this has happened multiple times where guests, such as families of 2, break out into fist fights over something as simple as, cutting in line for an attraction due to the fact that they are over the headaches of the Genie Plus app. Honestly, I don't know why Disney still has Genie Plus, especially with all these fistfights breaking out. I mean, seriously, Disney needs to go back to the regular Fast Pass system. Anyway, Disney has literally witnessed this, and the cast members have literally had to call in law enforcement in order to break up these fights. And in the end, it resulted in both, families being banned for life from Disney. I mean, seriously, would you want to be banned from the happiest place on earth because of the fact that you just started breaking out into a fight like Rocky Balboa and Apollo? I don't think so. So guests, word to the wise, please don't start a fist fight in Disney World because it won't end well. And for number 4, this is something that you should definitely not do, is stealing the coins from Disney World and drinking the water. Not the regular water that you get from the taps or the waters from quick service restaurants. I'm talking about the water from rides such as Pirates of the Caribbean or Splash Mountain. There have literally been videos all over the internet of guests trying to steal the Disney coins in rides such as It's a Small World, or trying to retrieve their phones that went into the water. I mean, I get it if you lose your phone, but that's what the cast members are there for. They will actually tread in suits, water suits or something like that, through the water to retrieve something like that. So you can just ask them and they would be more than happy to do that. Don't take it upon yourself to do it while the boat is moving. That's just an absolute, dangerous thing to do. I don't understand why anybody would be wanting to do that. And also, the coins, please don't steal them from Disney World because These coins are actually, I don't even know if you know this, but the coins are actually collected and given to a charity. So Disney actually puts the coins that you make a wish to good use. So stealing those coins really ruins somebody's day. And so please don't steal the coins. And also, there's been guests seen on YouTube of drinking the water from Splash Mountain. And, keep in mind, guys, that this isn't just regular water. This is water that is, treated with chemicals and things of that sort. And, how many people actually rode this same water? And it's just, I can't even think about it because that would be kind of gross. I'm just going to just say, just don't do it because it's just gross. Moving on to number 5, and something that you should absolutely never do, and if you see, run the other direction, and that is being an absolute crazy Disney Karen. Yep, you heard that. Disney has that too. Crazy Karens are not just in the regular world, they're also in Disney. And I would have to say, Disney Crazy Karens are probably worse than any Disney villain ever created. Look, I get it. If you're having a terrible experience at Disney, with the rides and not being able to go on them, or just something that comes up and you're complaining, I get that. We're all human. We have negative experiences. But what I cannot stand is when there is, cursing involved or just getting physical and pushing people and cast members. That's where I draw the line. And that's what I've seen a lot of Disney Karens exhibiting, especially on YouTube videos or just articles recently. I'm like, come on, guys. This is the happiest place on earth. You're ruining this experience for guests. If you have a complaint, take it with, City Hall at Magic Kingdom or just anywhere else. But just please leave the drama at home. And for number 6, something that I definitely just have to let everybody know this. Please do not sprinkle the ashes of your loved ones on Disney property, especially the Haunted Mansion. This is actually something that is definitely common in Disneyland's Haunted Mansion as well as Disney World. All those that are watching, I get it. If you have a loved one and just wanting to complete their last wish, I get it. But here's the thing, guys. The cast members, they actually have to go in and vacuum any dust or particles or things like that. So I don't need to spell it out, but I definitely wouldn't want to put somebody's, loved one's remains in the Haunted Mansion and then have that happen. So that's that. And also too, it's a very bad because of the fact that when these guests are sprinkling their ashes in the Haunted Mansion, the ride actually has to shut down for evacuation, things of that sort, because the cast members actually have to go in and clean up the mess. I mean, guys, if you want your, honor your loved ones, you can give them a proper, maybe do it at a burial site, something that actually is, paying, due respect to them, not at a Disney park, guys. I mean, Disney literally will ban you or you'll get in big trouble for this. Disney has made it perfectly clear that this is something you definitely do not want to do. And things you should not do at Disney World, number 8 on our list happens to be something that a lot of people would actually make a mistake in doing, and that is wearing Crocs. While these shoes may be comfortable for some, they are a definite hazard at Disney World, and the reason because there have been multiple videos of them actually getting stuck in the escalators throughout Disney parks. So that's why Disney is actually saying do not even bother wearing Crocs, because it could cause some type of malfunction, causing your favorite ride to break down or not being able to get on it at all. And for number 9 on our list, something that definitely you should not do is climbing on buildings in Disney World. This is something that I absolutely cannot even believe that happened, but at the Mexican Pavilion, somebody took it upon themselves to act like Tarzan and climb all the way up on the, display. Guys, this is there for a reason, and this is not like playground time where you can just climb up on the monkey bars or something like that. This is Disney World. Act like adults, people. This is no time for just climbing, this is just, no. Just don't do that. And finally, on our list of 10 things you should not do at Disney World is definitely something that you should definitely not do, and that is go into restricted areas. There happens to be not just guests, but also famous YouTubers who have gotten in trouble and banned for life by doing this at Disney parks, literally acting as cast members or just sticking around and just hiding until after hours and staying into Disney parks. This has actually happened multiple times times in that of Tom Sawyer's Island, where guests literally stayed until park closed and just, were just walking around or whatever. So guests, keep this in mind, that the cast members literally have a cast members only, not just for like, oh, it's like an exclusive club or something like that. The cast members only is literally for the cast members to bring the, wonderment and keep, the imagination for the guests alive. This is literally not for just, something that's curiosity's sake. You should never just go into restricted areas because number one, it could, put your safety at risk. And number two, you could get banned for life. I mean, seriously, what's the point of getting banned for life over just taking a sneak peek behind the curtain? I mean, seriously, guys, leave your curiosity and just, enjoy the park as it is. There's no behind the scenes or whatever. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. And if there's any crazy things that you have witnessed at Disney World, I would love to know. Leave a comment down below and please subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell icon so you can be notified every Thursday when we have a new video. And as always, have a Disney day.